Once again, wishing you a happy holidays and welcome into the NFL on Fox podcast presented by Verizon. Yes, we are back. We had 3 whole games on Christmas Day to get to. We didn't want to leave you hanging on any of the NFL action. And let's just jump right into it. My Christmas dreams for a thrilling finale were dashed. The Baltimore Ravens jump all over the San Francisco 49ers, the much anticipated game of the week, of the century, of the whatever, the 2 best teams in the league, the number 1 seeds in each conference. Did not play out that way. The Baltimore Ravens roll over the mighty 49ers by a score of 33-19. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because it's been a theme for the year. Whenever these heavyweights get together, it almost always winds up being a laugher. And that's what happens here. The Ravens go out to Levi's Stadium. They crush the Niners. They more than likely kill Brock Purdy's MVP candidacy. The second-year quarterback throws 4 interceptions, no touchdowns. And really, from the end of the second quarter on, that's where you felt the shift. This was a back and forth, fairly defensive-heavy game through the first half. The Niners go down and score a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey rushes it in on a hell of an effort to make it a 13-12 game. A little bit to play until halftime. Credit to the Raiders, Lamar Jackson, or Ravens. We'll get to the Raiders later. The early Christmas game, big win for them. The Ravens go down. They take a 16-12 halftime lead with a nice field goal. And right at the start of the third quarter, that's when things go wonky. The Niners go 3 and out. Quick Ravens touchdown drives makes it 23-12. And the wheels starting to come off. This Niners team, maybe not built to play from behind. It's just a challenge of finding a team that can get in front of them. After the Ravens go up 23-12, Brock Purdy throws a crucial pick to Patrick Queen. The Ravens immediately capitalize in the red zone and make it 30-12. And really, with 12 minutes to play in the third quarter, we knew where this was going. That's how quickly this Ravens defense can make it get out of hand. And really, if you think back a little bit, it's been a trend for this Baltimore team. They did it to Detroit. They did it to Seattle. They've managed to play these types of dominant games. I did not expect to see it against the 49ers. The Ravens officially, they said it. They said they felt disrespected being a 5.5-point underdog on the road. They sure as hell played like it. They are officially the hottest team in the league. Looks like they're going to be the number 1 seed in the AFC, although setting up yet another big one. The Miami Dolphins, coming off their big win against Dallas, go up to Baltimore, a game that could settle for once and all the AFC top seed. The Ravens can basically lock it up if they would get a win. Lamar Jackson, officially the MVP frontrunner. All of the sports books are already pegging him as the favorite. Almost feels like something you don't want to be. We'll see if Lamar Jackson can fare better than Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. Being the front runner hasn't been a fun place to be this season, but the way the Ravens defense is playing, giving the Ravens opportunity after opportunity, maybe they can buck that trend. This is certainly a hell of an impressive win. And for being 12-3, it's never truly felt like the Ravens were getting their due. And that's even with several impressive wins. Maybe it's because of some of their late game collapses, some head scratching losses. Really, all 3 of their losses, very, very weird. You could argue they were losses that shouldn't have happened. Maybe that's what's had the Ravens kind of hiding in the shadows. But Christmas night, with the whole league watching, you do this. I think it's fair to say Baltimore's front and center. They can really cement the number 1 seed in the AFC next week. They look like the team to beat in the entire NFL. So it was the Dolphins on Sunday, and now on Monday, the Ravens, the undisputed winners of week 16, and they get to play each other in week 17. It seems like it works out that way more often than not. That should be really fun. So congrats to the Ravens on the crowning win of the week. But in the wreckage of this Niners loss, I think there's plenty of interesting takeaways that you can come up with, whether that's looking at where they go from here. A couple noteworthy injuries coming out of this game. Brock Purdy himself exited the game. Can examine Brock Purdy's MVP case and where that went wrong. And I'm sure if you're a 49ers fan, probably feeling a little bit uneasy knowing how so many of these promising seasons have ended short of the ultimate goal.